Then Barford test to differentiate monosaccharide from disaccharide. Aldoses and ketoses can reduce cupric ions even in acidic condition. This test is used to distinguish reducing monosaccharides from disaccharide by controlling pH and time of heating. Monosaccharides react very fast, whereas disaccharides react very slowly. The positive reaction indicates that presence of reducing monosaccharides on prolonged heating. Disaccharides can also give this test positive. Hence, the solution should be boiled for 3 minutes only. Then Selenops and rapid peripheral test to differentiate ketoses from aldoses. Ketohexoses on treatment with a hydrochloric acid form 5-hydroxymethyl furfural, which on condensation with a resorcinol gives a cherry red color complex. Then hydrolysis or inversion test to confirm sucrose. Sucrose is a non-reducing sugar since it does not have free aldehyde or ketone group to cause a reduction. Hence, it gives a negative reaction with a Benedict reagent. But upon boiling with a hydrochloric acid, sucrose is hydrolyzed to yield glucose and fructose, which give positive reaction with a Benedict and Selenops reagent. Then Oxazone test to differentiate among reducing sugar by their crystalline structure. A solution of reducing sugar when heated with a phenylhydrazine, a characteristic yellow color crystalline compounds called oxazone are formed. These crystals have definite crystalline structure, precipitation time and melting point for different reducing sugar. Needle-shaped glucosazone crystals as viewed under the microscope. Then four different maltosazone, glucosazone, then lactosazone and galactosazone. Then iodine test for all polysaccharides. Iodine form a coordinate complex between the helically coiled polysaccharides chain and iodine centrally located within the helix due to absorption. The color obtained depends upon the length of unbranched or linear chain available for complex formation. Left to right, Lugol's iodine, starch solution with iodine. Then we discuss about disease related to carbohydrate metabolism. In that first one, diabetes mellitus. When the body is unable to utilize the glucose, then there is an appearance of excessive sugar in the blood as well as in the urine called glycosuria, and the disease is termed as diabetes mellitus. It is a group of metabolic disorder with a common characteristic feature of a hyperglycemia. The blood sugar level is regulated by the pancreatic protein hormones insulin, which is secreted by the beta cells of islets of Langerhans of pancreas. Hyperglycemia is a diabetes mellitus is due to defect in insulin action, secretion or both. Then diabetes mellitus is broadly classified into two categories. Type 1 diabetes, it is characterized by absolute deficiency of insulin due to destruction of beta cells of pancreas. Type 2 diabetes, it is a cause due to peripheral resistance to insulin action. The blood glucose level rise markedly, that is more than 200 mg per deciliter than normal, means 70 to 120 mg per deciliter in diabetes mellitus. Then their symptoms: hyperglycemia, that is increase in blood sugar, then glycosuria, sugar in urine, increase fat and protein metabolism, then ketosis, increase in ketones bodies in tissue, hypercholesteremia, blood LDL increase, atherosclerosis, plaque formation on the wall of artery, polyuria, increase urine volume, polydipsia, increase thirst, polyphagia, excessive ingestion of food, then coma and death. Treatment: diabetes mellitus can be treated by administering insulin subcutaneously or by giving oral antidiabetic or oral hypoglycemic agent. Patient may advise to take protein diet but not the carbohydrate diet. Then glycosuria, appearance of usually high amount of sugar in the urine is called as glycosuria. Depending upon the causes, glycosuria has been classified into various groups. First, elementary glycosuria. This term is used to denote glycosuria, which sets up after the consumption of excessive amount of sweet things like glucose, cane sugar, sweets, or even starch via diet. Diabetic glycosuria. It is a pathological condition in which carbohydrates metabolism get impaired, which result into appearance of sugar in the urine. Renal glycosuria, renal diabetes. These occur due to some defect in the renal tubular transport mechanism of glucose. Then adrenaline glycosuria. It is also known as emotional or psychic glycosuria. It occurs generally due to hypersecretion of adrenaline hormones from adrenal cortex. Glycosuria can be detected in urine by Benedict's or Barford test. Then galactosomia. Due to deficiency of enzyme galactose 1 phosphate uridyl transferase and galactokinase, galactose can be converted into glucose, which leads to a condition called galactosomia. It is characterized by increased galactose level in blood and urine. Accumulated galactose is converted into galactositol, which is responsible for development of cataract. The clinical symptoms of galactosomia are jaundice, hepatosplenomegaly, then mental retardation, fructose intolerance. One of the very normal hexose sugar of fructose, that is fructose, get normally metabolized to give energy and carbon dioxide, but defective metabolism of fructose develop in high concentration of this sugar in blood, disorder known as fructose intolerance. Then glycogen storage disease. The metabolic abnormalities related with the glycogen synthesis and degradation are collectively termed as glycogen storage disease. These are Wang-Lark's disease. It is due to hepatic glycogen storage. Then Pompe's disease. It is due to storage of normal glycogen in almost every organ of the body, including the heart. Limit dextrinosis, Forbes or Cory's disease. It is due to increased deposition of glycogen with very outer branches in the liver and other tissue. Amylopectinosis or Anderson's disease. It is due to deficiency of branching enzymes, which results in accumulation of glycogen. Then function or role of carbohydrates. Function or role of carbohydrates in contains serve as the main source of energy in body, that is 4 kilocalorie per gram. As a structural component, carbohydrates are the essential components of some structural material of living organisms. Monosaccharides act as constituents of nucleic acid, coenzymes, flavoprotein and blood group substance. Immunopolysaccharides play an important role in the resistance of infection. Hyaluronic acid is a viscous substance in the matrix of connective tissue, and various other tissue act as a good lubricant. Heparin is a naturally occurring anticoagulant, prevent blood coagulation. Glucuronic acid act as a detoxifying agent by forming complex with a toxic substance. Glycosides are the components of steroid hormones, act as a cardiotonic agent. Then supply and storage of energy. Carbohydrate supplies and store energy. About 60% of energy is supplied by the catabolism of carbohydrates. 1 gram of carbohydrates on oxidation gives 4 calories of energy. Glucose is the sole form of energy for the brain and nervous tissue. Stored glycogen in the liver also provide energy in absence of glucose. Regulates fat metabolism. Carbohydrates are required for the normal oxidation of fat. In the absence of carbohydrates, fat deposition occurs in the body and may give risk to ketosis. Carbohydrates provide essential energy to the body by sparing protein for building of tissue. It also plays a role in gastrointestinal function. Polysaccharides like cellulose, pectin give bulk and help in a peristaltic movement of the digestive tract.